Hey there everyone, it's KY and again welcome back to my Let's Play of Reverse Lemmings Classic Edition. So last time solved the remaining 20 levels at the um Zap rank, the taxing rank, and then the first 6 levels at the Mayhem rank, so the Mayhem. And so yeah, we are down to the final 24 levels of the pack, and so once we're done with that, then I'm just going to move on to the expansion pack, Oh No More Lemmings, and do the reverse Lemmings edition for that. And so yeah, definitely there were probably like 2 challenging lows the last time. Yeah, in particular, I think it is taxing 23. Yeah, that one is just all sorts of frustration to do, but at the same time though, you are aware of that double builder turnaround, then yeah, maybe it's not so bad, but even that, it can still be very frustrating to do. So apparently, Neo Lemmings isn't any better there. But most certainly, SuperLemmini it will be, since you cannot rewind and stuff like that. And also, the physics are likely very different as well when it concerns the skills and everything. Yeah, they do work a bit differently than they do in Neo Lemmings, but even though a lot of it should be identical for the most part. But yeah, there are subtle differences though. But anyway, we're just going to keep on going here, and pretty much my plan is to like finish up the rest of the pack. That is, unless I hit like some kind of like a brick wall and get stopped in my tracks, yeah, for quite a while on some level or whatever. But yeah, I think for the most part, I'm going to try and finish up the rest of the Reverse Lemmings edition for Lemmings 1. And so yeah, without that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. Alrighty, next up, Mayhem 7, Pulls Apart. 50 Lemmings, 50 to be saved, and then time limit to 6 minutes. And yeah, I checked the 50% for the audio for OBS, and it seems that it's still going to be difficult to hear what I'm saying, probably, depending on the music that's playing. But I think the biggest offender might have been the awesome special track for the awesome level in the previous rank. But I don't know. I think it's still okay, but even if it's not the most ideal. But anyway, yeah, this one shouldn't be too bad, especially since you have a lot of builders and can just build these guys out in the end. We don't have any climbers though, so yeah, which shouldn't be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 2 of them will have to be dug. Yeah, or you could just pick and choose, you know. Alternatively, you could just like go over the top of all of these if you like. Yeah, that shouldn't matter either. Yeah, you know what? It honestly just might be faster to just like go over them. Oops. I only wanted you to build once. There you go. Alright. Off they go. And did I... Wait, how'd you get trapped in there? Yeah, I think that's better. Jeez, I didn't even notice. Because I think can't sew him, I guess. Or I just turn that there as well. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, in any case, this is just one approach you can take. You can, of course, go through the pose that you like, but then once you run out of bashers, you got to make sure that you go over. Mayhem 8, last one out is a rotten egg. 80 lemmings, 80 to be saved, and then time limited 2 minutes. So there's the time cruncher again. But this time we don't even have the fencer to help us. And the cloner. We do have a basher though, so. Which means, yeah, since we're already starting on the correct side of the one-way wall. Oops. Yeah, we can bash through it. And it's a little too early. Yeah, there we go. I think this finished in actually no, I think it was a lot tighter. Yeah, in Colorful Arty's new Lemmings version. Yeah, I can't remember how many seconds, but I think it was down to the wire there. This one finished with a little comfortably with a little more time to spare. Mayhem 9, Curse of the Pharaoh was 100 lemmings, 98 to be saved, and then a limit of 8 minutes. Let's go. Alrighty, well, I'm just gonna have to like go over the top here. Yeah, and then the rest of it just seems to be like building over. Yeah, there's no way that you can go through the pyramid here. That was too low. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now some of them I think will get trapped in there, but yeah, we can always build them out. We just send one on the head here and then yeah, release them in the end. Actually, as a matter of fact, maybe we can just build a little further back or something. Mayhem 10, Pillars of Hercules, 75 Lemmings, 60 to be saved, and then time limit to 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Yeah, here if you wanted to, you could just take the bottom route as well. Yeah, or you could just simply go over to top. Excuse me. And you know what? I'll just go to the top as well. Just like I did in Colorful Arty's version of this pack. Yeah, it's just gonna take a bit more builders because we don't have gliders here. But you know, just think about it. You have to like brute force your way as well on SuperLemmini, because that engine only supports Classic 8 skills. Yeah, and of course I could have just had them build so that I turn around sooner. Actually, is it even possible to do this in such a way so that you land on the top there? No, not quite. Yeah, it'll be alright. What just happened? Oh. Not everyone's out yet. Oh. Did they even still spot? No, they're fine. So, yeah, some leeway there. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's like I said, I could have used some of the builders to turn around. Yeah, till I finish the level faster, but well, the level is pretty linear on time and everything. Mayhem 11, we all fall down. 80 Lemmings, 79 to be saved, and then time limit of 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, we know where we need to go that far, don't we? Alrighty, and there we go. Still pretty easy for the final iteration of the low. But you know, it is neo-limbic, so it wouldn't be, so it's not as frustrating as if you do the exact same solution on SuperLemmini. Mayhem 12 the far side, 75 Lemmings, 73 to be saved, and then time limit is 6 minutes.
Let's go.
Probably would have been better to like get rid of that extra builder or something. Possibly even two. Yeah, so that you can just do what I did before with the delaying as much as you can. Anyway, for the slow. So yeah, it's pretty much the exact same solution as the Colorful Arty's version for neo-limbics. Yeah, there was just then again, you have a lot of builders, so therefore it is a little easier here. So needless to say, yeah, Colorful Arty's version with neo-limbics is much harder. Yeah, it says you only have the minimum amount of builders. More importantly, you probably don't even need to go out this way either. You know what? Let's see if we can actually brute force our way through here or something. Not to mention this is Arty's version is far tighter on time too. But you know, so was the original. Yeah, the 4 directions one, I mean. Oh yeah, you have more than enough. you have 2 climbers, so yeah, they'll be fine. Oh, you guys are trapped there, right? Yeah, there we go. So I used a couple of extra skills here, but oh well, doesn't really matter. Mayhem 13, the Great Lemming Caper, 2 lemmings, 2 to be saved, and then time limited 2 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, 2 of everything. So it should just be more or less the same as Colorful Arty's version. I'm sure the builder will finish on time. Yep, he does finish. Nice. So yeah, pretty much the same solution, but there's still I feel like variations and whatnot. Mayhem 14, pea soup, 80 lemmings, 75 to be saved. The time limit of 5 minutes. I wonder if this is just going to be a builder fest. No, it's the same as Colorful Arty's version for the Olympics. I mean, I don't blame them for like making it this version. At all, yeah. If it wasn't for this, then we just have to be able to get over the bowl of pea soup. Yeah, just like in the forward direction. And yeah, it's kind of a builder fest. It's a lot of building. Mayhem 15, the fast food kitchen, 40 lemmings, 40 to be saved. Time limited 2 minutes. Yeah, so that's the time limit they give you in the Amiga version. Yeah, they give you 2 minutes only, which means you have to multitask. Yeah, on both sides in the original version. Yeah, on DOS, however, they give you an extra minute, so it's 3 minutes rather than 2. And you only have 2 builders here. You have a builder, so... Oh, I'm sorry, climber. Yeah, I think it's more or less just going down all the way, it appears. Yeah, but there's only 40 lemmings here. Rather than, I believe, 100. Yeah. If this is the way to go, then, yeah, I can see why the lemming count is reduced, because, yeah, it's definitely not going to work with the original 100 lemming count. Ready, perfect. So 35 seconds remaining here. But, you know, there's only one exit, so therefore there's only one entrance in the reverse direction. Mayhem 16, just a minute. 40 lemmings, 40 to be saved, and then time limited 1 minute. Yeah, no fencer to help us out here. But we do have 40 climbers, so... Yeah, and just make sure you hold down your level key here. No, I suppose it's still possible to to do this without needing to use directional select. Yeah, just keep on clicking at the place where they are all going to the left. So past the spot where they land from the entrance. Yeah, then I believe that should be possible without needing to hold down the left arrow key. Mayhem 17, stepping stones, 80 lemmings, 70 to be saved. And then time limit 4 minutes.
Let's go.
Yeah. You just pretty much take them all here. Then you could just like pretty much mine them out later. Over it, so yeah, I think if you build back here, then it should be fine. And well, with some stretching, it appears, because it looks like I was off a bit. Yeah, or you can just build them out, yeah, rather than mine. So, builders only and a basher. Mayhem 18, and then there were 44 lemmings, 2 to be saved, and then time limit of 4 minutes. 4 of everything, okay. Wow. Actually, can you? No, I don't think it's actually possible to like get over the top there. On either side, as a matter of fact. So it really just seems to be more or less the same solution. So the bomber will work better here, apparently, I think. So yeah, you can pretty much use the same solution as you will for Colorful Arty's version in the Lemmings. Yeah, or you wish, just use another bomber. It doesn't really matter since you only need to save 2 anyway. Mayhem 19. Time to get up! 50 lemmings, 50 to be saved, and then time limited 2 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna get diggers here, so is that only digging destructor skill? Okay, in that case, what do we do? I think we did a 90, or at least I did. We just end up using too many diggers. So it looks like we'll just have to go to get higher first. Yeah, and you need to save everyone, so. Okay, we just have 2 diggers now. Oh, 3 diggers, sorry. Let me see. So it looks like we will have to cancel one of the diggers probably. Excuse me. We need to stop those diggers now. Let's see. So I suppose we could just use a digger to cancel him, probably. Nope. Or unless, actually, I think, maybe what do we need to do here? It's just like max up the release rate and then. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it can be done with just 1 minute. Very nice. Mayhem 20, no added colors or lemmings. 10 lemmings, 8 to be saved, and then 10 limited 3 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, 99 release rate to deal with, and then. It's just fatal by pixels, and yeah, no bombers needed. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I see.
Let's go.
Yeah, and of course there needs to be a gap here for the solution to work. I don't remember the solution was like this. Yeah, on SuperLemmini though. Something tells me that it wasn't, but I don't know, I'll have to check. Mayhem 21 with a twisted lemming, please. 50 lemmings, 50 to be saved, and then 10 limited 3 minutes.
Let's go.
Alrighty. And we need to save everyone, so. Only 2 climbers though, so. It's probably just. Alright, and then let's see. Want to mine in the other Actually, no, wait. Okay, and then oh, right, I can't even get up. Not quite, okay. Although, here's a thought though. Okay, no, maybe that's not even necessary either. We have, several floaters here. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, very nice. Alrighty, and the final special graphics level, Mayhem 22, a Beast 2 of a level, 100 Lemmings, 85 to be saved, and then 10 limited 5 minutes. So yeah, as you can see, it's the recolored entrances and the exits for all of them
Let's go.
that Willem decided to do for his version of Reverse Lemmings. Classic edition. Yeah, definitely a lot easier here. Colorful Arty's version is a lot harder. Yeah, due to the very limited skill set, where you only have like, I believe, one each of the digging destructive skills, yeah, including the fencer. And also the minimum amount of builders as well. Actually, you know what? Let's try and save up those builders, yeah, even though it's not been necessary. Alrighty, so that was the final one. And unfortunately, yeah, no more special graphics for the rest of the pack. But we are almost to the end anyway. Mayhem 23 going up. 18 Lemmings, 70 to be saved, and then 10 limited 6 minutes.
Let's go.
You're allowed to lose up to 10 here. Yeah, it definitely seems a lot easier. Much easier here. Though we will still need... Yeah, I think we will still need a bomber for the end. And also, I believe we will need to get lower as well. In order to be able to land down there safely. Okay, how many would we need here? I'm gonna try this mini. Okay, that connect, or do we need another builder there? Nope, we're good. Looks like one bomber was actually enough. Yeah, it's okay. We have plenty of builders here. Yeah, definitely a lot easier here. They're trapped. There you guys go. Yeah, this one took me the longest. Yeah, in Colorful Arty's pack for Lemmings. Because, yeah, that's by far the hardest level in the entire pack, yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, no other level comes that close yet to being that hard. Mayhem 24, all or nothing. 16 Lemmings, 60 to be saved, and then 10 limited 4 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, so there's 20 of everything skill set, and then... Stretch it. Yeah, this one is not as repetitive, yeah, as it is in the Colorful Arty's version in the Lemmings. And a bit easier as well. Mayhem 25, have a nice day. 100 Lemmings, 100 to be saved. And then time limited 2 minutes. More or less the same, I think.
Let's
Yep.
go.
Oh no, yeah. Plenty of extra builders here. Yeah, so rather than use the miner to turn back around, yeah, you could just use a builder. Okay, not like a lot of extra builders. Yeah, just 2 extras. Mayhem 26, the steel mines of Castle. 100 Lemmings, 95 to be saved, and then turn limit in 9 minutes. It's really fascinating that you can
Let's go.
get more time in some repeat versions. Excuse me. You know, we don't have bombers here, so yeah, that's our means of getting through terrain. Yeah, I can see the ceiling being dented up there. Yeah, just have to like more or less go to. Oop. Well, we could just either bomb or like, build to get across the gap. Yeah, it looks like we just have to go through the places where the area is thin to be able to get through them with just one bomber. Okay. Might be a good time to release them now. Whoop. I like that though. I'm sure it might be better to just build to the moss instead. photos are already running up pretty quickly here. Okay, it does end up taking a lot of time. Although that's probably because of the way I've sent out the climbers. Yep, and there we go. Okay, yeah, I really made it come down to the wire on time there. And again, that might have been due to the way I sent out climbers. At like really like long periods of waiting and everything. Mayhem 27, just a minute, part 2, 50 lemmings, 50 to be saved, and then ton limit of 1 minute.
Let's go.
Okay, just about to get through all that, huh? Oh, really? I mean, you end up turning around. Oh, only one turned around. Oh, it's just too late now. Nope, just in the nick of time. 1 second. Nice. Definitely nowhere near as frustrating to execute as the repeat version. Well, not a repeat, but like rather a sequel, I guess. Yeah, since it is a part 2. Yeah, as in Colorful Arty's edition for Neo Lemmings. Mayhem 28. Mind the step. 1 lemming, 1 to be saved, and then time limit to 7 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty much more or less the exact same here.
Let's go.
Only 50 for everything, except for the climber and floater, and you're missing the blocker and bomber. Yeah, plus if you use those skills, you're essentially lost the level because yeah, there's no one to free him, and there's no way to undo a bomber assignment. Other than it, you just happen to be falling and going into the oh no phase, and then you happen to fall right on top of the exit trigger or something. Yeah, which in that case you essentially undo the bomber and then you get saved. Alrighty, 2 levels remain. Mayhem 29, save me. 80 Lemmings, 64 to be saved, and then time limited 20 minutes. So, yeah, only 20 rather than, I believe, 100 minutes or something. Or maybe it was 99 minutes. 99 minutes and 99 seconds or something. Yeah, but in any case, it was like super high. Like, yeah. To the point that you will pretty much never run out of time unless you intentionally make it so by like just never releasing the crowd or something. But anyway, yeah, 99 for everything here. Yeah, I think for this one, I'm gonna try going for that save all, which I probably could have done. For the Neo Lemmings version that I just recently finished. Yeah, you can easily get a save all. It's not as difficult as it sounds, or as it would seem. Yeah, and then to check that the builder wall is thick enough. Not yet. So one more builder layer will do it. Yep, and there we go. And you have plenty of builders, so there's essentially no fear of running out, unless you're just being like super wasteful with them. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we're going to be ending the pack on the Packet Bells cannon here in the next level, that is. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just gonna send out another worker here until I patch up the gaps in the builders here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's use a basher. Yep, and there we go. The way to make a save all. Yeah, at least one way. Which I didn't bother myself to do for Colorful Arty's version. Sorry, Arty. But hey, that's on me though. Alrighty. So with that, we move on to the final level, which is Mayhem 30, Rendezvous at the Mountain. 80 Lemmings, 80 to be saved, and then time limit to 5 minutes. Yep, only 5 minutes here.
Let's
Okay,
go.
one of everything except for builders where you have 30. And yeah, Pachelbel's cannon. So more likely here, no blockers to hold anyone back though. We could probably just maybe go to the right. Although I believe both X's are possible here. I honestly don't remember which exit I took, but I played the SuperLemmini version. Actually, it's faster if we use a digger, so. Oh no, we didn't even need that miner. Well, whatever. Alrighty, well now it's time to the exit, you guys. And with a minute and 50 seconds to spare as well. No congratulations message. Well, that's okay. Alrighty, so with the completion of Mayhem 30, that brings us back to the first level, which is Fund 1, which is Just Dig. Yeah, from Lemmings 1. But this time for their Reverse Lemmings Classic Edition. Alrighty, yeah, so as you can see, this one went by much faster than Colorful Arty's version of Reverse Lemmings, because, yeah, that level pack is far harder. Yeah, this one is just more or less direct conversion of a Colorful Arty SuperLemmini version of Reverse Lemmings. So yeah, that's those were pretty much the reasons why this went by much faster. Yeah, even with some of the changes that Willem made to some levels here, but you know, they still aren't like too difficult. So yeah, so yep, with the completion of this, I will be moving on to the Reverse Lemmings edition for Oh No More Lemmings, the expansion pack to Lemmings 1. So yeah, that will be coming shortly after I get this video up, and maybe after I'm well rested and everything. And so yeah, with this, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the Let's Play of Reverse Lemmings Classic Edition. Yeah, Willem's edition of Colorful Arty's pack. And I'll see you guys around for the Reverse Lemmings edition for Oh No More Lemmings. So with that, have a nice day, and see you guys soon.